Previously on Historical Geocaching. My dad and I are exploring the historical sites of Holly, Michigan using the hobby of waymarking. So far, we've visited the town hall, the passenger train depot, and more. Well, it's a very beautiful day here in Holly, Michigan, and especially here at the Lakeside Cemetery. And here's a really cool Civil War memorial I found. Once again, it's a waymark that brought me here. Check it out. Some guns together at the top. It says here, 1889, erected in honor of the soldiers from Holly, Rose, Groveland, and Springfield, who defended their country's flag from 1861 to 1865. It's erected by the Holly Women's Relief Corps, Department of Michigan. Let's see here. I guess they are recognizing certain battles that most likely their soldiers died more in than others. Gettysburg and Missionary Ridge, that's very familiar to me. Up here is probably the men that from this area that fell. There's a lot of names, I'm not going to read them all, but more names. Vicksburg, Mississippi, another battle recognized. Some nice American flags, and then Atlanta, Georgia, another place that's pretty familiar to me. Anyway, I think this is a really cool marker. There's a lot of Civil War monuments down where I live. Sometimes I think I'm surprised that there'd be so many in places where the Civil War actually didn't happen, but this is still America, and a lot of soldiers came from other states to fight in the Civil War, so I think it's neat to see this marker erected, or monument, just to commemorate and remember the soldiers from this area who fought and died in the Civil War. So this is a really, really cool waymark. Gonna get my picture and move on. So here we are, folks, in the Oak Hill Cemetery in Holly, Michigan. I found another waymark about the grave of Elias Cady. Let me tell you the really cool history behind him. He was a boy during the Revolutionary War, and during the first year of this war, he took his musket and went to Boston to enlist in General George Washington's army. He spent the winter with Washington at Valley Forge, and I thought it was very interesting that Elias Cady went on a reconnaissance mission with General George Washington, and some of the information that Cady helped get really helped to save the army in that circumstance. I'm not sure the details on it, but I still thought that was interesting. At the end of the war, he married, and one of his sons was named Seth, who is now buried here. And in the early 1850s, Elias came to Holly, Michigan here to live with his son Seth, and died in 1853. And I believe it says here that Seth was died in 1875. So some really cool Revolutionary War history here in Holly, Michigan. And thank you everybody so much for watching this video of mine of historical waymarking in Holly, Michigan. I hope you have seen a little bit of a taste of the fun that waymarking can be. You know, I really like history. I like telling you history, but sometimes it's so hard because these really awesome historical multi-caches and puzzle caches that I and other puzzle other geocachers create. They're awesome, but the information that you need to find the cache is the historical information, and I'm always caught at this crossroads of, do I spoil the history to tell you the history but not tell you about the cache, or do I do the cache and not spoil the history? And I like about waymarking is there's nothing to spoil. It's just, hey, let's go take a picture of this cool building or marker or grave or whatnot, and so I can share with you all of the history. I really like that. If you have any questions about waymarking, please let me know in the comments below. Also, check out waymarking.com. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Be sure to check out all of my other videos at youtube.com/tnphotobug. If you like this sort of thing, be sure to subscribe, because each and every week I post videos of me geocaching and visiting and sometimes waymarking in historical locations. So as I said, thanks so much for watching. This is Geocacher TN Photobug signing out. I'm indeed having a blast with the past.